Hello everyone. Today we're gonna study SAT Algebra. Mainly we're gonna focus on the linear equations in one variable. So we're gonna solve the easy portions from linear equations in one variable from the official College Board question bank. Also, in our upcoming videos, we're gonna solve the medium questions and the hard questions. So this video is mainly specifically for beginners, or if you just want to just see what kind of questions come in the as easy questions, so continue watching. Also, one thing to remember, in your module 1 in the math portion, you're gonna get a lot of easy questions, so I will highly advise you to pause the video before for each question and then attempt it, and then you just cross check with mine. Okay, let's get started. Also, before starting, I just wanted to let you guys know that there are 4 domains in the math portion: algebra, advanced math, geometry and trigonometry, and problem solving and data analysis. So we're gonna go over algebra today. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that you will not be receiving 26% of the questions from each domain. Rather, you are going to receive 35% of your questions from algebra, 35% from advanced math, and 15% from trigonometry and geometry, and the rest 15% is from problem solving and data analysis. So this line, please ignore this one. These are the correct one. So just see this for, okay? Now, linear equations in one variable, the easy portions. Okay, this is the first one. 4x by 5 equals to 20. In the equation above, what is the value of x? We are asked to find the value of x. So what you can do, you can just multiply this 5 with 20. So, yeah. And then we can divide this value with 4. By the way, I'm gonna show you guys like all the steps. In your actual exam, you don't have to show all these steps. You can just do it in your calculator or mentally. You don't need to show every single steps, but I'm just going to show you guys just, so that you guys can understand better if someone is a beginner especially. So the answer is A. Now, which of the following is equivalent to 4x plus 6 equals to 12? So as you can see, 4, 6, and 12, all these 3 numbers can be divided by 2. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, like the question is saying like equivalent, which basically means like exactly the same. Okay, so if you plug in like x equals to 1 in this equation, the value you're gonna get should be the same value if you plug x equals to 1 in any of this equation, which is correct. So we're gonna get 2x plus 3 equals to 6, and that is our option D. So option D is our answer. Now, 1 pound of grapes costs $2. At this rate, how many dollars will C pounds of grapes cost? So we are told that 1 pound costs $2, and we're asked to find how many dollars will C pounds cost. So if 1 pound costs $2, in that case, C pound should cost 2C. We are multiplying 2 with C. Okay, this is unitary method. So the answer is A. And please do pardon me, like there's construction work going like on the flat like above us. So there's like a lot of noise. Okay, so a principal used a total of 25 flags that were either blue or yellow. The principal used 20 blue flags. So how many yellow flags were used? So blue plus yellow is like 25 flags. And they are telling us that they used 20 blue flags, and now they want us to find the value for yellow flags. So 20 plus 5 equals to 25, and then we need to find the number of yellow flags, which is going to be 5. So option A is our answer. 8x equals to 88. What value of x is the solution to the given equation? So we are asked to find the value of x. So x is going to be equals to 88 divided by 8, which is going to give us 11. So A is our answer. So okay, now number 6. 10 equals to 2x plus 4. How many solutions exist to the equation shown above? So we are asked how many solutions exist. So basically what we can do, we can just solve for x. So if we just solve for x, we are going to get 3. So x has only one solution because we only get one answer. So B is the correct answer. Also, you can solve this same question using decimals. Let me just show you guys. So basically what you can do, you can just type in the equation and then you can see that Desmos is going to generate a graph. Yep. And you can see x equals to 3 and there is just only one intersection point. So it is going to be B. Now, x plus 40 equals to 95. What value of x is the solution to the given equation? So we are asked to find the value of x. So x equals to 95 minus 40, which is going to give us 55. Okay, next. Kathy has n CDs. Jerry has 3 more than twice the number of CDs Kathy has. In terms of n, how many CDs does Gray has? Okay, so Kathy has n number of CDs and Gray has 3 more than twice the number of CDs that Kathy has. So 3 more than twice the number. So twice n is 2n plus 3. This 2n is coming from the twice the number of CDs Kathy has, and this 3 is coming from like 3 more. So our answer is D. Now, for what value of W does W minus 10 equals to 2 bracket 3 plus 5x? So we are asked to find the value of W. So W minus 10 equals to 2W plus 10. Now minus 10 is going to be 2W minus W. Therefore, W is going to be minus 20. Okay, so the answer is option D. Now, if 6 plus x equals to 9, what is the value of the 18 plus 3x? So we are first going to find the value of x, which is going to be 9 minus 6, which is 3. And then we're going to plug in this value into this equation. And we are going to get 27. So that is the answer. If 2n by 5 equals to 10, what is the value of 2n minus 1? So we're asked to find the value of 2n minus 1. So first, 2n equals to 10 into 5. And notice that like 2n minus 1, we can directly just add minus 1 to both sides of this equation. And we can directly get the value 49. Or if you want, you can find the value of n and then plug in the value of n in this equation. And then you're also gonna get 49. Also, a lot of the times, the mistake that students do is that they find the value of n and they think that is the answer. So make sure you read the question carefully and like you are finding exactly what the question is asking you to find. Okay. Now, if 1/2 of x minus 1/6 of x equals to 1, what is the value of x? So we can just take x common. So yeah, this is going to be what we are left with. And then we can just, you can just plug it in your calculator like this. Like, so in your calculator, you can just plug in this, or you can use decimals for this one, or you can just do it manually or in your head if you're really good at it. In that case, the answer is C. Now, if 3x plus 2 equals to 8, what is the value of 9x plus 6? Now, are you seeing this? Like there are two ways of solving this. So I'm going to show you the first way. So it's like method 1. So you can find the value of x. So like this. And then you can plug it into this equation. And then you're going to get 24. Or the method 2, that is, like, you can multiply 3x on both sides of this equation, and you're gonna end up with 9x plus 6 equals to 24. So either way, you're gonna get 24 as your answer, and that is our answer. Also, like, I just wanted to show you guys, you can also do this one in Desmos. Even though I think for the easy questions, like, using Desmos is just kind of overkill, if you ask me. But if you really want to, you can. Let me just show you guys how to do it in Desmos. So you can just plug in like this entire equation in Desmos, and you see you're gonna get the value x equals to 2, right? And then what you can do, you can also like plug in this equation, and you're gonna get 24. So you can also do this in Desmos, but personally I think, especially for this kind of question, it's just much more easier to solve by hand or using your scientific calculator. But obviously it's up to you, your preference. Now, practice test 14. A librarian has 43 books to distribute to a group of children. If he gives each child 2 books, he will have 4 books left over. How many children are there in the group? So there are 43 books, and each child gets 2 books, and then 7 books are left. And we're asked to find the number of children. So what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to subtract 7 from 43 to get the number of books that were distributed between the children. So there are 36 books that were distributed between the children. And now we know that each child gets 2 books. So if we divide 36 by 2, we are going to get the number of children, which is 18. So the answer is B. Now 6x plus k equals to 6x plus 5. In the given equation, k is a constant. If the equation has infinitely many solutions, what is the value of k? Okay, so before solving this question, you need to know a few basics, which is like infinite. So if something has infinite solutions, it basically means that they are the exactly same equations. Okay, so if there are 2 equations and the question is saying that they have infinitely many solutions, it basically means that both the equations are exactly the same. So if something has no solutions, in that case, this means that they have the same slope or gradient, but different y-intercept. Okay, and by the way, these 2 rules are applicable here true for linear equations. And I already explained to you guys that what is a linear equation. Linear equation is basically this. This is the linear equation formula. So now coming back to our question, they are saying us that they have infinitely many solutions, which basically means that they have exactly the same equations. So 6x plus k equals to 6x plus 5. In that case, k has to be 5. So k equals to 5. Now, what is the solution to the equation 2x plus 3 equals to 7? So we are asked to find the solution, basically the value of x. So x equals to 7 minus 3 divided by 2, which is 4 by 2. We're going to get 2. So the answer is C. Okay, now question 17. If 3x minus 8 equals to 7, what is the value of 3x plus 8? So first, we're going to find the value of x. And once we find the value of x, we're going to plug in that value into this equation, and we are going to get 23. So option D is our answer. Now, what value of x is a solution to the equation 16x plus 24 plus 24x? Okay, so we are asked to find the value of x. So we are going to just find the value of x. So what I did basically was I just took this 16x to this right hand side. Since it was plus 16x this side, since we are taking it to the right hand side, it's going to be negative 16x. Now 8x equals to 24, and then x is going to equals to 3. So option D is our answer. So that was the last question. So in total, we solved 18 questions in this video, and all these questions were from official College Board question bank, the easy ones. In the upcoming videos, we are going to solve the medium questions and the hard questions. So till then, stay safe and thank you.